Hi, this is your friend Dennis Connor sitting in my art studio and recovering from last week's Star Gala blowout at the Sheraton. We had several hundred people wearing a black tie to help raise the money for this week's Star World Championships being held at the San Diego Yacht Club. Last week, my friend Luis and I drove through the parking lot of the San Diego Yacht Club, and it was completely full of the 65 entries for the regatta. There was a lot of activity. I've never seen the San Diego Yacht Club so busy. The guard shack had 3 extra guards to direct the traffic. It is a big event. On Saturday, at the opening ceremonies at the San Diego Yacht Club for the Star Worlds, Commodore Altolaguirre made the introductions of the 65 entrants and the 10 world champions involved in the event. A lot of big stars are there. The chairman of the star class is Paul Cayard from San Francisco. Of course, Paul and I go way back, sometimes his enemies. When he was crewing for Tom Blackcollar in the America's Cup, he used to pound the deck with a hammer and try to intimidate me. But I've always had a lot of respect for Paul, and I'm happy to see him get involved raising money for the Olympics and becoming the star class president where he resides today. Paul was involved with a very nice welcoming ceremony on the porch of the San Diego Yacht Club and introducing the Star World Champions and the competitors as well. He was very articulate, and his remarks were well received by the hundreds of people in the audience at the event. At the end of the regatta, the opening ceremonies, the San Diego Yacht Club put on a very lovely sit-down dinner for the contestants. Tracy Bailey Miller was there, as well as the regatta chairman, and the new race committee chairman the Star class brought in to run the regatta was there as well. So it was only justifiable that after the first race results were put in on Sunday, guess who won the first race? You got it, Paul Cayard, number 1. And it wasn't just luck. Paul has won the Star Worlds before, has a good crew, and he must have sailed well in the tricky waters of the winds in the Coronado roads. So as the week unfolds, there will be other winners. No one will win every race, but Paul has a chance to replicate this again. We'll know more tomorrow. I will share the results of the regatta later in the week prior to the ceremonies where the trophies will be presented. At this point, it looks like Paul is leading Eric Doyle, George Zabel in the results. Some of our local favorites are not doing quite as well, but still doing respectably. Ben Mitchell is in 20th, and unfortunately my friend Ty Reed is well down the pack as he is just beginning his efforts in the Starboat. So thanks for giving me a bit of your time. I look forward to you coming back with another podcast later this week where we can finish up, wash our hands from our involvement in the Star Worlds, and move on to the local racing and the hot rums and the Sydney Hobart race starting at Christmas. So goodbye for now, and thanks for watching.